It's the last Raw of 2003. Josiah, what do you got?
So we open up Raw here in San Antonio, Texas,
Ooh.
SBC Arena, which I think is still around actually.
That does sound right.
Yeah. And we open up tonight with hot and spicy tag team action.
Curry Man.
Ooh, sorry, close, real close. I guess hot and spicy was a misnomer. My fault.
You're good. Anytime I hear that, I think
it was a layup. We are opening up with probably one of the greatest tag teams to ever exist. Yvonne and Bubba Ray, the Dudley Boys, taking on the men who have double duty tonight. Wrestling's greatest tag team, Shelton Benjamin, Charlie Haas, in I believe their first defense of these tag team championships. And the hot and heavy match. Dudleys, while not as athletic as Haas and Benjamin are just as devastating as a tag team that do all the tricks. Cutting the ring in half, stopping the hot tag, and Haas goes for Benjamin.
And the fact is that they are just tag team specialists.
Exactly.
Like, long time.
They're not new to this, they're true to this.
Exactly.
I'm about to say, but yeah, when you think tag team wrestling, the Dudley Boys are probably the first team that comes to mind, and it shows here in this match. But Haas and Benjamin are the tag team champions for a reason. Once Haas finally gets the hot tag to Shelton goes off. Tope suicidas, German suplexes, T-bones. We hit the leapfrog. We hit the thrust kick into the German suplex. And then Benjamin hits the jackknife pin. Bubba Ray, 1, 2, 3. Dudley Boys lose the match. Wrestling's greatest tag team retains. Big win for them, but that's not over yet. They got another big match later on tonight. And not now, but this next segment after that.
Okay.
Next up, we have Trish Stratus going one-on-one with Victoria to determine the number one contender for the first Raw.
The
New Year.
Yes.
Words are really escaping me. 2004. So, Trish and Victoria, another group of ladies who have wonderful matches together. I think the only new part in addition is the addition of Jackie Moore and Ivory on the outside of the ring.
Absolutely.
But aside from that, lots of pictures for us to choose from here.
I love it. It's very thoughtful. A lot of it comes down to mostly time. So.
It's definitely a lot of work planning out and whatnot. Definitely a lot of work outside, behind the scenes for us to bring it to you here live on YouTube land. Very good match between the two of them, but it does break down the fact Trish is very, very good, very, very talented. However, she is very, very outnumbered.
Exactly.
And at the end of the day, that means a lot when you're going up against the entire Black Widow Alliance. So Victoria does successfully hit the Black Widow and then gets the 1, 2, 3. So Victoria will go one-on-one with Lita, first Raw of the New Year.
Beautiful.
Next up, we have that match I was telling you about earlier. Team Angle, whole squad, all 5 of them, against Regal and cohorts, the International. So we have
Carlito.
Yep.
Tajiri.
Yep.
Regal. Linda Miles.
Gail's injured. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm back. Back. So, very good technical match. It is a handicap match.
I wish Gail was back.
Yeah, I really wish Gail was back too. Crying champ. Really miss her. Broken collarbone stuff though. Really good match. It is a handicap match, but I mean the handicap is Stacy and
Jackie Gaeta. Yeah.
Jackie Gaeta. So, of course, not too bad. You know,
Exactly.
In terms of numbers, I do not do the mixed tag rules because I don't really need to.
Sure.
So, it is very much if you tagged in, you tagged in. So because of that, we get a nice little scene where Regal is in the ring with Stacy.
Ooh.
And Stacy is getting rooted on, getting cheered by the crowd. They want her to make a comeback, slaps Regal in the face, got the 1s and 2s. Regal swings for Stacy. Stacy ducks, hits a double leg takedown on Regal and starts slapping him all over the mat. Which obviously huge pop.
Of course.
Linda Miles comes in and just throws her
Wrecks her, yeah.
like 5 feet
Yep.
the other direction. But yeah, cutting to the finish though, we have Regal trapped in the ankle lock by Kurt Angle. He is, in agony. He's dying. Regal can't make it to the ropes. He tries to get to the ropes. Kurt drags him right back into the middle. Everybody else in Team Angle is playing defense. Hoss is on the apron, cheering Angle on, telling him where Regal's going to keep him center. And then we hear the bell ring. But Regal didn't tap. The referee didn't call for the bell. What happened?
That's a good question.
Camera pans over. We see Gail Kim in a sling, which Oz will show you what a sling for a collarbone injury looks like right now, because I have no idea, but I'm assuming they need a sling.
Okay.
But in one arm is the sling where the broken collarbone is, and the other hand is the bell hammer.
Gotcha.
She's running the bell. Obviously, Kurt is shocked. The referee's like, what are you doing? Meanwhile...
It's basically a really smart distraction.
Exactly. Tajiri missed Kurt Angle in the face. He's obviously blind, has no choice but to tag out the Hoss, who is on the apron. Regal takes this opportunity to tag out Tajiri. Hoss tries to throw Tajiri, hits him with a tries to hit Tajiri with a German suplex. But Carlito slides in, nails Hoss with the backstabber, and then Tajiri nails the buzzsaw kick to Charlie Hoss for the 1-2-3. Team Angle has been defeated, and Gail Kim is kind of sort of back.
Right.
Next up, this is where all our main event stuff is happening. So, the warm-up to the main event for tonight's big AEW World Championship match, we have to have Evolution, who have surprisingly stuck up for your boy Cactus Jack, despite, I think, the entire team having some kind of heat with Mick Foley.
Sure.
Aside from Batista, maybe. They got mutual respect for him, and more importantly, they all hate the devil himself,
Yes.
Christian Cage. So, Evolution with Ric Flair managing on the outside is going to let the Young Bucks have their shine here. Versus the Devil's Advocates, Jericho, O'Haire, Kane. Skipping ahead, it's a good match back and forth, obviously. The Devil's Advocates control most of the match, but hot tag Batista. Batista really cleans house. However, this match does end in a no contest because somebody drops the ref. I don't care. Orton hits him with an RKO because he doesn't care. Doesn't matter. And the whole point of this match is basically to get rid of the Devil's Advocates for the main event.
Of course. Makes sense.
That's exactly what they do. Evolution brawls with them out of the arena. We see Stone Cold Steve Austin shutting the door and locking it behind him, guaranteeing this match will be a one-on-one encounter.
I love Sheriff Stone Cold.
Sheriff Stone holding it down.
I am the law.
Was when Linda said you could not put your hand on any competitors unless physically provoked.
Yes.
And then it's just the compilation of all the times Austin come out and is like, please provoke me. Provoke me. Someone hit me. I don't care who it is.
Exactly.
And I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot how funny this was.
Yeah. Steve's great at comedy.
It's just, you never would expect it from him either. He has like the best comedic time. Him and Angle are two guys like I never expected to be funny if I just saw them out in the streets, but are like masters of comedic time.
It's funny, so him, Raven, Brian Pillman, and Diamond Dallas Page, writing buddies when they were all lower card guys in WCW. And when I think about the idea of those folks hanging out, it just seems like such fun.
Oh my god, it had to be a good time. Definitely millions of laughs.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think Scott Hall was a part of it too because he was
stud. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Main event of the evening, last main event in AEW for the year.
Hold on. Let me say this real quick. Christian opened Alpha Entertainment Worldwide with Rob Van Dam and Kurt Angle.
Yep.
And now he's closing out the year with Cactus Jack. That's big work for Christian.
I'm about to say he's doing it big out here, that Christian.
I love how you treat him so valuably because we all know, and even Vince knew that he was valuable as a wrestler. He might not have liked his face, but he knew he was a great wrestler.
Yes. I'm about to say, and it really showed. You really can't. Cream always rises to the top. You can never take away Christian's wrestling ability.
It's true.
Nothing else.
Yeah.
Even with a guy who hates his guts, he made him world champion twice.
Yes.
Now, he tried everything he could to devalue that.
And it depends on if you consider the ECW title the world title, because if you do, like AEW does, then he's
a four-time world champion.
Exactly, under McMahon.
Oh man, that was great that we actually looked that up because I was like, four-time world champion. That doesn't, as much as I wanted to say that sounds right, it doesn't sound right.
Right.
And then we look, I'm like, they count ECW.
Yes.
Shoot, I'm all for that.
Thank you for being here at Mr. Super Oz. This video is going out, and this channel only exists because I, Oz, founded Gamble Comics, which first release was Everlasting Survivors, a 68-page graphic novel called All Day Long. Available now. Follow the link in the description that will take you to gamblecomics.com. While there, you can get hats, shirts, posters, much, much more, but most importantly, the story itself.
Last main event of 2003. Yeah, I actually said that right. Good job, me. Christian Cage, the devil himself, versus Cactus Jack, the hardcore legend icon, in a Texas death match for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. So, get into the highlights, because I don't have the 9 hours I need to actually describe this match. Pretty early on, Christian commandeers Jack's bat, covered in barbed wire, and proceeds to rake it across the forehead. Because, you know, it's a Texas death match. There's no color. I mean, what are we doing?
Exactly. That's a true story.
Later on in the match, Jack wraps his arm in barbed wire and hits the bang bang cactus elbow off the apron onto the floor, onto poor Christian.
Probably tearing up his chest and arms.
Wrecking his chest and arms. Not to mention, Mick's a big guy, so yeah.
Exactly.
That gets deep in the skin. So we got Christian pretty much bleeding from the chest, Mick's bleeding from his face. God, I love wrestling. Cactus Jack pulls out a table, pulls out and sets up a table completely wrapped in barbed wire. So I want you to think, okay, there's just a couple strings of barbed. No. This thing is covered in as much barbed wire as humanly possible for a table. Sets this table up. However, Christian takes a chair, beams it clean off Jack's head because it's 2004, CTE hasn't been invented yet. He puts Jack on the announce table, pulls out a ladder, climbs up it, hits a frog splash, leaves the referee for the count. Oh, sorry. For those of you who don't know Texas Death rules, you either win by submission or your opponent can't answer the 10 count. I forgot to explain that beforehand.
It's funny because that's just naturally how I think of it.
Yeah.
WCW had this weird
you got to pin first
and then do a 10, but I never liked that. I was like, that's a little.
That sounds like
a hat on top of a hat.
Yeah. Either you can't get up.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I agree. I think that's my preferred way.
Yeah,
that's my preferred way.
Yeah, works best. But just so you can follow along at home. Yeah, leaves him for the stand-in 10 count. Jack does, however, get back up to his feet.
That's very Cactus
Jack. He uses Jim Ross, who's standing adjacent to the rec table, to help him up because, you know, you can imagine JR wouldn't stand for the devil. Jack gets his bat back, wraps it in a kerosene rag, then sets it on fire. So we now have a wooden bat on fire, wrapped in barbed wire, which ECW has told me has gone great in the past. And because Christian has been watching his ECW tapes, he knows that's gone great in the past and is prepared with a fire extinguisher to put out the bat and Cactus Jack at the same time.
Smart, yep.
So before you can even swing it, anyone died. That was more for the visual than anything else.
Yes.
Because I don't want any fans being fried in the front row.
It's basically for the magazine shots.
Exactly. Later on in the match, Christian goes for a spear in the corner through a table, but Jack moves. I'm sure he has a hand up or anything, but you know, a near-death experience. Jack gets out, gets thumbtacks, fills the center of the ring with attacks. Christian trips the leg, straps on the sharpshooter, and then turns Mick into the tacks and sits down.
I like that.
So, of course, Mick has a tough decision to make. He can force himself up and crawl through the thumbtacks, in order to try and escape, or he can tap out. Oz, which one do you think he does?
Oh, he definitely forces his body into the thumbtacks.
Yeah.
To work his way out of the hole.
1,000%. So you see his chest, you see his arms, you see the bottom of his hands punctured with thumbtacks, and the side of his cheek, because, you know, sharpshooter, it happens.
Yep.
But he does get out, he does escape, just barely pulls himself out of the ring to escape the sharpshooter and the thumbtacks. Getting down to the nitty and or gritty of the match, trash can.
Mm-hmm.
Hits a double arm DDT from the second rope onto the trash can.
So it's a big crash and burn right
Big
there.
crash and burn. So, Jack forces his way up at round 4 or 5. Referee's getting an 8. Referee's getting a 9. But before the referee can get to 10, Christian just rolls out of the ring, lands on his 2 feet, and then collapses.
Sure. Yeah, I like that spot because it shows that you have the wherewithal to get to your feet, but not the strength to stay on them.
Exactly. It's an old ring general move.
Yes.
All right. Coming down to the last couple spots now. Jack goes for the stump puller pile driver off the apron, but Christian low blows him straight through the uprights. Grabs on for the kill switch and hits the kill switch through that barbed wire table that I mentioned earlier.
Mm-hmm.
They are both stuck in that table.
Oh, yeah.
And this thing, Mick went in face first with the long hair, the beard.
Oh, yeah.
I love you, Mick.
A lot of times, I've thought to myself, man, he's gonna have to trim up just to get out, get free.
I'm about to say, all right, we're gonna need to shave his head, shave his beard. Might need to pull some skin off his face, poor guy. But Christian is able to eventually wrangle himself out of the barbed wire before the count of 10. Cactus Jack is not so lucky. He's still trying to get out, but you could actually see every time he tries to get out, he's stuck. He's not going anywhere.
Absolutely, ripping at the skin and yada yada,
etc., etc. So Christian does secure the victory and retain the AEW World Championship.
But at what cost?
But at what cost? Oh, the humanity.
Exactly.
Christian raises his belt over his head. The crowd boo. And that's when Shawn Michaels' music hits.
It is San Antonio.
It is San Antonio. He had to come out.
Yeah.
Heartbreak Kid points at Christian, points at the world title. And that is how we end the year off, with Christian holding the world championship, Shawn Michaels on the top of the ramp, and the battered remains of Mick Foley stuck in barbed wire.
Exactly. And basically we're showing and not telling.
Yeah. That's all we need. That's all we need.